Hi and welcome back, friends. So this week, what we are going to do is that you have three piles in front of you, right? So we have pile one, we have pile two, and we have pile three. So this week, we are going to find out, why you met that particular person in your life. It could be your ex boyfriend, it could be your current boyfriend, it could be, a friend that you no longer talk to, or, it could be a friend that you actually talk to, it could be your husband, it could be, a particular teacher. So anyone, why you met them in your life, and what was the lesson that you were supposed to learn. So that's what we are going to look at this week. So down below I've put in the timestamp, so just click on the timestamp and go directly to your pile, and let's get right into the readings then. So I'm going to do live shuffling and pull out cards. So let's start with all the people who chose pile one. So pile one, let's draw a card for why you met this person. And now let's pull cards for what was your lesson. All right, let's get right into it. Let's start why you met this person. All right. So I think on top of my mind, the first thing that I can actually feel, I can actually, the energy that I can catch is why you met this person is, I think with the Ace of Cups, I think this person met you so you could have that emotional start, or you could feel that sense of stability, that feel of emotional satisfaction in your life. Maybe you were in a they met you during a period of time where you were depressed, where you thought like there was nobody in this world who wanted to be with you, or you were just sad. And when you met this person brought and offered you a lot of emotions. In a sense, they actually uplifted your energy. So whatever energy you were in, they were actually they came in, and then they helped you move on from whatever that was holding you back. So when I see Ace of Cups, I feel like the role of this person in your life was to help you move on from something, that was troubling you, that was holding you back, that was not making you move forward. Now, another reason why you could have met this person is the Tower card. So, as I said with the Ace of Cups, it felt like, you met this person, so, you could move away from something that had destroyed your confidence, your self-worth, or something that had actually destroyed your idea of life. Just like what I said with the Ace of Cups, you felt like you were not able to emotionally connect, or emotionally move from a situation. There were a lot of things that were holding you back. Life was kind of dull, it was sad, everything. I'm kind of feeling like a lot of blues around you, that not being happy with yourself, having self confidence issues, and that's why they showed up, to give you a breakthrough, to give you to help you kind of to give you a stronger foundation. Because when the Tower card shows up, it's basically foundations being broken, foundations that were not built with a lot of effort, with a lot of work, they get broken down. And that's exactly the role of this person. That's why you met this person, so you could build up on a stronger foundation, so you could have emotional stability. And the third card that I have for you is a Six of Pentacles. So a lot of time, Six of Pentacles, it actually signifies a person who's sort of who who's quite charitable, who person a person who tends to take care of the other person, especially the needy. So I think this person, when you met them, considering the kind of situation you were going through, I have a feeling, this person actually felt for you, for real. They actually felt, and they thought it was their own responsibility, it was their duty to help you move forward from whatever situation you were in. And they were there to provide support, they were there to provide encouragement. A lot of times, for me personally, the Six of Pentacles also represents somebody who's in an authority position, somebody who could have some like dominating traits. So I think if you have been through a relationship, or through a situation in life where you felt like you were broken, you couldn't move up, and all the ideas you had about life were no longer existed, and The mere thought of your existence was basically crushed. This person came in, as a knight, as a very strong, dominant personality to help you move on from, that particular situation. So I think that is what I'm saying when it comes to, why you met this particular person. And now let's see what was the lesson. So the first lesson, oh my god, this actually makes sense. So the first lesson was, to teach you about, help you with your self confidence, to help you with your self worth, to help you understand that you are the magic that you keep looking for outside yourself, to help you lead, to help you grow in life. So this could not only mean, career wise, but it could just mean, to help you find your own magic, to help you find your own spotlight, so you could move on in life, and you could be in a position where things are better for you, where things are more stable for you, where you have more confidence and you believe in yourself. The second card I have for you is the King of Swords. So with the King of Swords, I see, this person, your lesson with this person was to be more analytical of the situation. So, they met you while you were quite emotional and things were not going well. But with this card showing up, your lesson, or, maybe you guys are not together. So your lesson here is to understand more than just emotions, to actually, use your brain, to use your own idea, that use your own head. Let's just be blunt. Use your own head, use your own intellect to analyze the situation, because a lot of times emotions are not the answer to everything. So you have to be, a little bit analytical when it comes to, also calculating your feelings. So that's the sort of lesson I see, for you guys. And the final card I have for a lesson is the Ten of Swords. So, Ten of Swords, I think I can think of it, in two ways, what it can tell you. So, the first thing that, this card tells you is that, each time, you feel defeated, you feel broken down, your lesson here is, that you can rise up again. See, remember when you were kind of, sort of like in a bad emotional state here, or, in just a bad state or a low state in your life, this Ten of Swords kind of represent the same thing. So not only did this person come in your life to make you more self-confident, to make you more analytical, but also to help you understand that sometimes, you do not have the right resources to fight against life. And sometimes you kind of have to accept your defeat. And a lot of times, when you fight against the other person and you do not have, the right kind of, resources, you do not have the right kind of experience, this is what happens. Or, when you think about a situation with all your emotions and, with only one thing, with only one mindset, this is what happens to you. And at the same time, with the Ten of Swords showing up as a lesson, it also tells you, to not to enter a battleground, without taking the appropriate, uh, cover, as in, without taking the appropriate measures. So, maybe, you got into this life, it was not by your choice, but it happened. But I think you did not have a cushion, that you could bounce on, in case things didn't work out. And this is what it's telling you. With this card showing up, it's telling you to, to prepare for the future. You have to be prepared for whatever life throws at you. And this is what I can feel. So, why you met this person? Because you needed to grow, because you needed to be more analytical, because this person had to teach you, that you had to trust on yourself. The only person that you could rely on is you yourself. That is the only person who's going to help you move forward in life. And I think this is a pretty great pile to get. The message is very clear, the message is very straightforward. All people that chose the yellow stone or pile through, this is the reading for you. I'm going to do live shuffling. Let's pull the cards for why you met this person first. And now I'm going to pull the cards for what was your lesson. Let's see, what do we get. So we'll start with the first one. So why you met this person. Okay, so right off the bat, the first thing, that I can feel, the first thing that I can sense is, you met this person while maybe, while you were in isolation, or you were detached from the world, or maybe, during the time where you were thinking about where you want your life to go. It may have not, it might have been unexpected, or, this person might have been from your past, or, you guys might have shared something, in the past, sort of like a memory, or, you guys have fondness for, dogs. uh, but 100%, I think you met this person at a time where you were trying to find the light within yourself. You were introspecting, you were trying to find out, where you want the life to go, or what do you want from life. And that is exactly when this person met you. And this person came towards you to tell you, to help you through this process of, understanding yourself. Maybe, you were going through a rough time in your life and things were pretty hard, and this person showed up, and this person tells you that, I'm going to be there, I am going to help you move forward. And that is exactly what they did. So they may have helped you move, ahead, or they may have helped you move forward from something in your life. Maybe, you were getting over your ex, somebody, maybe your ex showed up, your ex-husband, your ex-boyfriend, and an old friend may have showed up. And they might have hurt you, and that's why, you were in this introspection mode, thinking very deeply in terms of where you want to go, or what you want to be in life. And this person showed up. With the 10 of wands, I also see, you met this person during a journey, especially what, the hermit card shows up. Hermit card is also a journey that you take. It's a journey that you take spiritually, that you take mentally. But I think for a lot of other people, I see, a physical journey as well. You may have met this person, while doing a journey. Maybe you were traveling, maybe you were doing something. Maybe, if you're asking about a friend, you might have met this person, on your school picnic or something. But that's the energy I'm feeling. And why you met this person with the 10 of wands, I think you met this person so this person could help you, move forward. See, your message here is to move over something, is to move forward, to get over, a hurt, or to help you find the true meaning of life, or the true meaning of what you desire in life, and you were not able to do it by yourself on your own. See, you have the light, but it's just not showing up. I think this is why this person was here to tell you, I'm going to show up this light to you, and I'm going to show you exactly where you have to be, or what you want. This person helped you move from something. They helped you understand yourself better. That is the lesson here. They wanted you to understand yourself, that sometimes in life you have to walk away. Sometimes in life, you need to either walk towards something or walk away from something. So it depends on, what the situation was. Because if you were moving towards something, this is a card of moving towards something. At the same time, this is also a card of moving away from something. So this person came in your life to help you, move on. Move on towards, a brighter side, or move away from, a bad side, or a bad situation in general. Now, let's pull these cards to see what was your lesson here. So, the first card I have for you, which makes sense, complete sense, is the Seven of Cups. Remember, we had Six of Cups here, and now we have Seven of Cups. So, Seven of Cups talks about, your lesson here was to not believe that everything is a fantasy, to be, in a more realistic mindset, to be, grounded, to be stable on earth, and to understand that, they sometimes in life you have to make a lot of choices, and sometimes those choices are not right for you, sometimes those choices are absolutely perfect for you. And with the Seven of Cups showing up, it's a card of illusion, it's a card of, choices, it's a card of being in thought, and deciding where exactly do you want to be in life. And when this person came in your life, you needed this, but your lesson for meeting this person was to understand, the difference between reality and, your dream world. Maybe, you guys have already broken up, maybe you guys are not together anymore. It could be your husband, it could be your ex-boyfriend. And the idea for this card to show up is to tell you to be in reality, to face reality and not to run away. Just because you keep building castles in the air doesn't mean all that castles, become reality, or they become tangible. The next card I have for you is the Page of Wands. So Page of Wands, it's a very passionate energy card. Pages are also very young, so it's sort of an immature, passionate, inspiring, driven sort of energy. And with all this, where you were in the hermit mode with the Ten of Wands, lots of responsibilities or running away from something, hermit, isolation. This card showing up, you meeting them was basically to ignite the passion within you, to help you, tap into that, source of energy, that source of, immature or, new, like baby like energy, which is, full of curiosity, it's full of passion. You see how this girl is dancing, she's having fun, she's having the time of her life, and she's only focused on herself. There's nobody else in the card. So your choice here, the lesson here is to choose yourself. And then again, Page of Wands, passion, being driven. Maybe you didn't know, what was your role in life, or what you wanted to do. You met this person and finally, bam, there it goes. Face reality. There. You are the magic. And then the final card I have for you is the Wheel. I think when you met this person, you may have taken a journey. I saw journey here. I am seeing journey here. I don't know what happened between you guys, whether you still have this person. So take whatever resonates. But with the Wheel showing up, I'm sorry guys, it's raining outside. With the Wheel showing up, what it tells you is that, you took a journey. There was a turning point in your destiny. A lot of things changed. A lot of things may have improved. Where here you thought, you were suffering through a series of bad luck. I think a lot of things changed. You might think of it in a negative sense that, maybe I've lost this person. I'm not with this person anymore. And why is she saying that, it was a turning point? Well, it was because you grew. You just don't realize it yet, but you have grown so much from, being so concentrated, so focused, and, so alone to, being free. Just look at, the sort of energy this card is giving you. This girl is free. She's free to choose what she wants in life. She's free to experiment. She's free to, turn the wheel of fortune, or, turn this wheel into her own favor, because she's ready to play the game. She's ready. She's absolutely ready. She's not in this energy where, she had to think. She had to be alone, or she had to run away. Right now, she's standing on this particular wheel and she's balancing everything. This pile, you have seriously grown a lot. You have seriously improved a lot. You have seriously, moved to a better place. And I think that was the reason. And you have to be, very, very thankful for meeting this person, for having this person be part of your life, because this is what they gave you. They gave you passion, they gave you a reality check, and they gave you the inspiration to play your own game on your own terms. And that's amazing. Let me know if this resonates. So all my friends who chose the third stone or the orange stone, this is the reading for you. I'm going to do light shuffling and pull out the cards, so you guys kind of know that I'm doing it right in front of you. So I'm going to pull 3 cards for why you met this person, followed by the 3 cards for what was your lesson with this person, and let's see what we get. All right, so we are going to start with why you met this person. Let's see. All right, so possibility of meeting this person in a party, where you were outside, or you were having wine, you were dining, maybe through friends. That is very high. I feel like people who chose this file or this stone, you guys are very social. I think majority of you are very social, and I think a lot of you actually like flowers. Maybe you might have met this person at a flower shop, or at a winery, or outside while you were having dinner. So that's the first feeling, that's the the first energy that I can get. The second thing I can get for you is the King of Wheels. So King of Wheels tells me, somebody who's very hardworking. So possibility of meeting this person through, business contacts, through, something to do deal with, your career, your profession, some kind of classes seem very high. That's how you may have met this person, King of Wheels. And the last card I have for you is Death. All right. So the overall energy that I'm getting, for people who chose, the orange stone is um, why you met this person. It seems like, I don't feel like, in comparison to the other two piles, those guys, they needed somebody to push them, forward. But for this piles, I see, maybe, you got hurt because of a third party situation, or maybe, this person that you're asking about is your friend, it could be your colleague. But I see, it was a situation where there were three people involved for some case. So third party, I don't always mean, there was like another person involved, especially in a relationship, like there's a guy, there's a girl, and then there's another girl or another guy. But it's just that, it could be an office setting, maybe there was a team of two people and the third people got added in, so something like that. So it is a situation where there were three people, and somebody had to take a stand, so somebody had to be stable, somebody had to come out like the king, analytical, stable, with a strong foundation. And with the death card, uh, I don't know why I have a strong feeling. There's also a possibility, you guys were undergoing transformation of some kind in your life. It could be in your career, it could be in your love life, or it could be, the death of someone, or the somebody in your family passed away, and you were in that sort of energy where you wanted somebody, to be there for you, to support you. And you wanted somebody, who kind of knew you, with the three of cups card, so somebody you were friends with, you were on a friendly term with. So this pile doesn't seem, as strong in terms of the energy as the other two, because the other two were really lacking something. So, if this pile is not, catching up on your energy, I actually suggest you go and pick up one of the, one of the stone from the other two that I did before, so one and two. But yeah, I feel like, there was a death in the family, because right now I'm taking the literal meaning of death here for you guys, because everything else seems to be going all right for you. Maybe you were having a hard time, finding a stable job, so that's why this showed up. That's why you kind of had to, you met this person. I don't know who you're asking about, but that's the sort of feeling I'm getting. Maybe you were sad, you were depressed, or maybe you were kind of in a just a bad mood about, a three people, or a third party situation in your family. Or maybe there was this guy who was, there was this person in your life who was not being very flexible, and you were sort of mad at this person. You were in this energy, or in this emotion of, why does this happen with me, why can't I move on, why can't I have people, who are more flexible sort of energy. So that's what I'm getting for you. Let's see, what was your lesson. So the first thing I have is the high priestess. So the first lesson, that this person might have taught you, is, to believe in your own self, to believe in your own intuition, to know that, that you are wise with the hour. So they are telling you, their aim here was, why they met you was to tell you that you are wise, you are capable of making decisions by yourself, and you represent the moon, as in, you are highly intuitive. And number two is, again, it's a number of something which is, dual, yin and yang, black and white, some that sort of thing. So being at a crossroads. So I think if this was career related, or it was, third party related, or it was, death related, or something that came to an end, and that's why this person showed up to, tell you that you are capable of making the right decisions for yourself. You are capable of, deciding where you want to go in life, and what sort of steps you need to take to go in life. And again, this is amazing. Moon, see, moon was here again. It talks about intuitions. It talks about, them telling you that, sometimes, just because things don't make sense, or nothing is clear while you look at the situation, doesn't mean that, things will not go in your favor. Just because, there was a little bit of confusion here, there was a little bit of, doubts here. With the moon showing up as a lesson card, it tells you to have faith, to trust your instincts, because you are like this wolf. You are capable of transforming, on a full moon night. So you are capable of transforming into something different. And you are capable of, tackling the challenges, tackling whatever life throws at you. A lot of times, when the moon card shows up, it also talks about, that you have the energy within you. It's just that you haven't been able to tap into it. It also tells you that, um, there might be, certain other forces, like external forces, or maybe, your emotions, or like something is holding you back. And their lesson was to make you aware that, there is indeed something that holds you back. And all you have to do is to, trust your intuition, trust your emotions, and just not neglect emotions. And then the last card I have for you is the Ten of Swords. So Ten of Swords as a lesson card, as a lesson, they were here to taught you was to not fight a battle unprepared, to not go into the battlefield unprepared, to, you can rely on people, but a lot in your life you are going to achieve through experience. So I think part of your journey, with this person was to experience the pain, was to experience, this feeling of defeat, this feeling of, frustration. So whenever a similar situation arises in your life, you have the knowledge, you have the understanding that, it is your mindset that controls everything. I think with the death card now it's making more sense. I think it was a death of a mindset that you had regarding something, regarding, maybe a belief you had in life that, this is what I believe in and this is what's going to happen. And, that met its end. You were finally sort of proven wrong that, this is not how the world works. And this was your lesson with them. So, maybe they were there to make you happy or to do, to help you move on. But for this pile, I have a very strong feeling, the person that you chose for, I think they might have betrayed you. They might have made you feel very lonely, and they might have, given you like a very emotional turmoil, your emotions and, how you feel, your feelings were basically shattered sort of energy that I'm getting, they actually played with your emotions, or, they played with you. And then the Ten of Swords here showing up, your lesson is to not be unprepared. You can't be just floating away, because everything is rosy and you're looking through, you're looking at life through rose colored glasses. Because that is not the reality. When reality hits you, this is what you become. This is when you least expect it. And, your lesson here is again, each transformation, each bad experience that you have in life is going to make you stronger. It's going to help you realize that, you need more in life. You need all these, hard experiences in life to become better, to become a better version of yourself. Let me know if this resonates. And yeah,